For yourself. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. I will go to your live stream and look for my audio. But of course I'm taking you for granted, and I would like to thank you a lot for your help and for taking the time for this year. So I'm trying right now to to upgrade a little bit my station in terms of antennas, because I'm running a little bit of a contestation here, low power contestation in an SL2R configuration. Just only CW for me at this particular moment. But as I said, it's nice to hear some voice from time to time, and it was a real surprise to get you on on air. I was happy because I was looking on your live streams around 2 years ago, and I was so happy to see that you're live streaming your gear. So it's very nice to do that. Well, I'm going to leave you to beam to North America, and please excuse my intrusion and the fact that I stopped you around the way to beam to North America. And I would like again to express my sincere gratitude for taking this time with me. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Yankee Papa 3 X-ray.
Yeah, okay, QSL, Yankee Papa 3 X-ray from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot returning. Yep, I didn't fine-tune the live stream, so I'm just doing a quick and dirty live stream right now, just for your convenience. And I'm just gonna, going to a few modifications while I'm talking, in the hope that I'm not killing my own voice, because I'm gonna have to configure the noise gate. So I get a better audio. Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate. It's been a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And I'd say, yeah, give me a shout when you hear me again. It's always a great pleasure to speak with stations from your region as well, with Romania. Mulțumesc, la revedere, and God bless you, my friend. Thanks for coming back to the call, Mr. Gabriel. Yankee Papa 3 X-ray from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Yankee Papa 3 X-ray returning for the final. Kurt, thank you a lot for this beautiful QSO. I'm wishing you all the best to you and your family. God bless, and see you on the air. All the best. 73, my friend. Thank you all.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna try to point my antenna towards North America, see if I can get these guys on the radio as well. 73s, bye-bye. Take care, Gabriel. God bless. Thank you.
Sierra Queen 9, Charlie Whiskey.
Yeah, Sierra Queen 9, I think it was, one moment. Sierra Queen 9, Sierra Whiskey. Is that correct? Do I have your call correct? Sierra Queen 9, Sierra Whiskey, over?
Negative. Sierra Queen 9, Charlie Whiskey, QSL.
Too many whiskeys, that's why I get confused, HI. Sierra Queen 9, Charlie Whiskey. How you doing, Piotr? Thank you very much. Dziękuję. Coming back to the call. This is ON7 OFF, operator Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. How do you copy, over?
Very fine. I heard you are working on the SDR radio. QRP with amplifier. Rapport for you is 5 and 9. In the long wire antenna, about 7 meters over the ground. South of Poland. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Sierra Queen 9, Charlie Whiskey.
Yeah, Sierra Queen 9, Charlie Whiskey, ON7 OFF returning. Yeah, you're sounding great. I have you here with a 5 and 9 report, and audio is perfect as well. I have got the antenna more or less pointed towards you. I seem to have, I had the trouble with the radio, and I now have some kind of a trouble with my rotor clock that is pointing to the right, to the wrong direction. So I think there might be a cable loose somewhere, or maybe it's a hardware problem. I'm not sure. But that's something I need to work on. Piotr, I'm going to turn the beam towards the guys there in the States, see if I can get some voices from over the pond. But I really appreciate coming back to the call. Great to hear you and great to work you. So I wish you a very good day to you. Thank you very much for the nice QSO, and pleased to meet you for the first time. Sierra Queen 9 Charlie Whiskey Whiskey from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Thank you, Kurt. 73, I hope we meet again. Bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. 73s, ON7 OFF clear.
Tango Alpha 1 Alpha.
Yeah, who is the Tango Alpha station? Can you just complete your call sign? Tango Alpha question mark, over. Tango Alpha station, make your call.
Sierra Papa 5.
Yeah, you barely make it on top of my ground floor noise. Tango Alpha, make again your call.
Tango Alpha 1 America, Washington, Germany.
Okay, Tango Alpha 1 America, but I lost track on your call sign. You're just right in my ground floor noise. I'm going to try to point the antenna towards Tango Alpha land. Just hold on, because I need to go to my camera and see where my antenna is pointing. I got an issue with my clock, so the azimuth is not correctly displaying, so I need to do a visual check on my antenna. I don't know, I think there must be a cable loose somewhere. Anyway, go ahead, Tango Alpha 1 Alpha something, over.
Negative, my friend. Tango Alpha 1 Alpha 50 Gold. Alpha, Washington, Germany. Roger, my name is Hakan.
Yeah, okay, Hakan, thank you very much coming back to the call. Teşekkür ederim. You're 5 and 5 now with me, 5 and 7 now that I turned the beam towards you. You're coming in a little bit better, over.
Roger. Europa 5959 report.
Yeah, okay, QSL, thank you very much, Hakan. Fine business and coming in very good now. I was having you on the side of the beam, so I had to point the antenna a little bit more to the south. 5 and 8, 5 and 9 is your report now. Go ahead. Yes, QSL. How is my report? Can you give me a signal report, Hakan, over?
Roger. Europa 5959 report. Turkey City Tekirdağ.
Yeah, okay, QSL. How is the audio? Is the audio okay, Hakan, over?
Roger, my radio Yavuzlu ST891. My antenna 121 double antenna.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Okay, fantastic. That's doing a great job. I'm using a 2-element cubicle quad and running or using the Hermes Lite 2. I'm using the SDR open source radio Hermes Lite 2. So that's my toys of joy at the moment there, Hakan. Thank you very much, Hakan. I'm going to turn the beam towards North America. I just want to see if these guys are awake or they're still asleep. But pleased to meet you. I really appreciate. Tango Alpha 1 Alpha Golf Whiskey Golf from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Roger. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for contact. Good day, good gig. 73.
Okay, let me turn the beam. One moment.
Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha.
Who is calling Alpha 41 again?
Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha.
Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha. Let me just pin in the call sign. Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha. Why? Okay. 41 Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha. Okay, there you go. How you doing, Hassan? In Oman. Shukran. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox here in Brussels. Go ahead.
KSL, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, this is Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha returning. Thank you for taking my call here. Just in a report in Muscat, capital of Oman, is a 5 and 9 plus 10 to 15 dB, loud and clear. How do you copy this here now?
Yeah, you're doing great, Hassan. Nice to meet you. I haven't spoken with you. I was in Muscat in January and in February, but I was passing through the airport. So yeah, there you go in Muscat. I just passed through the airport, but I didn't get out. So next time when I can, I will come out and go to the club station that is close to the airport. Over.
KSL, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot is Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha. That would be great here to visit the club station. It's one of the best club stations out there for the ham amateur radio. KSL.
Yeah, that is correct. I should try to to get to visit you guys. That would be great. Yeah, I'm coming to you with a Hermes Lite 2. That's my radio. It's an SDR capable open source radio that is the size of your hand palm. And yeah, I'm new to this radio, so there's a lot of tweaking that needs to be done. I'm doing an urgent, a fast live stream because somebody asked me what is this audio and he wanted to have some recording. So I started the live stream, and I need to manually, how could I say, mute my microphone here when I'm not in TX, because otherwise I might have some feedback in the stream. But anyway, Hassan, fine business. I'm Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. It's been pretty, how could I say, awful weather here in Belgium. Rain, rain, rain. So we'll send a little bit of rain to your QTH. We are sick and tired of it. Go ahead, over.
Yes, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, this is Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha returning. Dear, do that please. It's like mid of summer, it's like 37, 38 Celsius, like it's really becoming hot. They're saying like with the end of the August, the weather will change, but still until the end of August, it's like another almost like 20, 30 days to go. Until that time, God knows what's going to happen to us. Yes, sir?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I know you get absolutely insane weather, like very, very huge temperature. I am aware of that. I heard about that. I have a lot of customers coming from the Middle East, and it's a very common phenomena, I would say, that when I'm selling my perfumes in city center of Brussels during the summertime, lots of people from the Middle East, like Oman, Qatar, Bahrain, the Emirates, they escape the heat, so they come to Belgium, mate. So maybe that's what you need to do next year, over?
Yes, sir. Sure. Why not? Sure, for sure, dear. And I'm just checking your page on the Facebook and the setup that you have. And still, you're coming up with 5.9 plus 10 to 15, sometimes up to 20 dB. And you're doing good, dear.
Yeah, QSL, Hassan. Yeah, let me ask also. Okay, no, I'm not gonna ask it because I wanted to ask somebody in the live stream if I don't mute my microphone, if there is some feedback. Hassan, I will turn the beam towards America, but pleased to meet you. I'm really happy to have you. You're coming in loud and clear. Very good signal, very good audio, and you can review it back on the live stream. So if you type in my call sign, you will see that the live stream is rolling right now. So it's my pleasure for you to check it out, Hassan. Shukran, I really appreciate Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. I keep on telling people that I'm going to turn the beam towards America, but then I bump into you guys, HI. Go ahead, Hassan, over.
KSL, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, this is Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha returning. Appreciate that, dear, and thank you for the lovely QSL, and I hope to talk to you again the same or any other brand. 73 for now. Enjoy your TH match.
73s, I really appreciate. You have a fantastic day. God bless you and stay safe. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox clear with Alpha 41 Hotel Alpha. Good luck and good DX. Shukran, over.
Henry, 5 Tango Bravo, standing by.
I'm turning my beam and then I get Ocean Henry. Of course I get Ocean Henry because I'm turning my beam towards the north. Go ahead, Ocean Henry. I want to say hello to you guys too. Go ahead, over.
Okay, good afternoon. This is Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo, Ocean Henry 5 Tango Bravo, QSO.
Yeah, Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo. Thank you for coming back to the call while I'm turning the beam. So you're coming in very strong, of course, because I was actually pointing towards the north and to your QTH. Name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. You have to clarify what's your name. I don't see a match here on QRZ.com with Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo. Go ahead, over.
Okay, QSO Kurt. The name is Andy. Andy is the name, and I'm about 100 kilometers northeast from Helsinki. And I'm testing my flex radio with the SP amplifier, so an audio report would be appreciated. You are strong, 5x9 plus here, and the name is Andy once again, OH5TB.
Yeah, OH5TB. Is it Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo? Do I have your call sign correct, over?
Yes, Roger.
Yeah, okay. So, Andy, do you have a computer nearby? Because I'm live streaming, so it comes in handy. That's why I'm doing it for you guys. And if you want to widen the bandwidth, you just go ahead. I can go up to 5 kilohertz. I'm using the Hermes Lite here, so that's the how could I say, the mini tiny little brother of the of the Flex radios. HI, over.
Yeah, actually I have your screen on my live screen on my computer here, over.
Yeah, okay. What is the bandwidth you're transmitting on right now, over?
Sorry, what was the question? Your signal went down.
Yeah, I was asking what is the bandwidth, your TX bandwidth at the moment. Can you tell me what is your bandwidth, over?
Yeah, it's 2.7 kilohertz.
Okay. If you want, you can widen the bandwidth, for the test. I want to see how it sounds when you go like 3 to 4 kilohertz wide. I can go up to 4.5, over.
Okay, now it's 3.3 OH5 dB and QRX. Now it's 4 kilohertz, over.
Okay. I'll do the same. I just want to know if you hear any difference. I'm using 3.4 kilohertz. I'm going to go to 4, 1, 2, 3. So now I'm doing 4 kilohertz wide. I can do even 5. Just quickly 5 kilohertz. That's 5 kilohertz. How does it sound? Is there any difference in the audio, over?
Yes, there is. Actually, I'm listening your audio from hi-fi speakers here on my screen, on my table. So there were more high frequencies on your tonal.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I am listening to you on 4.5 kilohertz right now with bandwidth on receive. You can see that if you look at the I see a bug now. I should remove, or I should move my logo because it hides the bandwidth. So I'm gonna move it down a little bit. It's a new radio for me too, the Hermes Lite. So it's also an SDR capable radio. So I'm using the SDR Lite 2. I had a lot of struggle to make it work, but finally it seems to work. I finally figured it out. But boy, what an adventure! I was about to ditch it. I thought like that there's something wrong with it, but apparently it was a problem with my. There you go. I'm moving down a little bit the logo, so you can see my bandwidth on the live stream. So I had a problem. Apparently. It is a network-related problem. It has nothing to do with the radio. So some amateur radio who is also familiar with the SDR-capable radios, he told me, go in Windows and do this in the registry. So apparently it did not, it did throttle on the gigabit network. And I had hiccups and all kinds of phenomena like clipping in the audio and everything. So I reset the software like 20 times. I I pushed every single button that I could push on the software. Nothing ever worked until that guy came along and he said, "Oh, I think it's a network issue," and he turned off the throttling that is turned on by default. So in case you get this kind of issue, I will put it on my QRZ page because I will make a few videos about the Hermes Lite as well to explain people who are, because it's not an easy radio, especially the software. It's an open source, as you know. I think you're familiar with the Hermes Lite, aren't you, Andy? Back to you, over.
No, actually I'm not. That's something new for me. And I know what you mean when you get a new radio. There is a learning curve, and it was same with me with the flex radio. And actually I have two of these, 6600 and 6400, and I also have flex radio amplifier and the tuner. But at the moment I'm using an old amplifier from Italy. So that's the setup, and very, very old antenna which has been up about, I think, 38 years at the moment. Still okay. So that's the story from here, Kurt. You have a great signal, audio is perfect, and nothing to complain indeed. Thank you so much for your patience, and I'll let you turn your antenna to USA. The band is not in a very good shape actually at the moment. I've been working FT8, but I just wanted to try SSP as well. 73 is from Finland. The weather, by the way, the temperature is about 20 degrees, and we got some showers here today also. The beginning of the summer was extremely dry, and there were warnings about forest fires. But and on the other hand, July was extremely wet. So that's how it goes. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox 08, 5 dB.
OH5TB, ON7 OFF. Andy, can you just tell me, I don't have a match with Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo. Did I have a mistake in your call sign, or are you intentionally not on QRZ.com, over?
You got my call sign, Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo. I'm not in the QRZ at the moment, or?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, QSL. Okay, I was just wondering if it's an error on my side regarding your call sign. Yeah, well, you know, it's a steep learning curve, but apparently you can check that. I think it's there is a registry entry in your computer that will, you know, I think everybody. I think what should happen when you install the TT software with this Hermes Lite here. If you're not familiar with the Hermes Lite, let me explain you something about it. It's an open source SDR capable QRP radio. Okay, the cost price delivered to your doorstep is 335 euro. That's the price, and it has, of course, it does not have the magnificent filters that you have in something like a flex radio. But look at the price, you know, that you get for this radio. It works absolutely fantastic. And if you look at the, you know, if you listen to the sound of the live stream, the filtering is very spectacular, especially if I compare it to my other SDR capable receiver, which is the SDR Play, and also if I compare it to my Kenwood radio. But it's basically not bigger than your hand palm, or two cigarette boxes stacked to each other, next to each other. It's very small. The footprint is very small, and I have in my setup here also a Micro PA50, which is a FCC approved amplifier that will crank up the power from 5 to about 50 whiskies maximum, and then it goes into my OM2000 amplifier. So this is the current setup. I like the small footprint of the QRP radio. It's just so small. Also, the amplifier is very, very small. And I'm looking into taking this with me when I'm traveling around, so it's very convenient, especially even if you have to go through the customs. Nobody will ever figure out this is a TX capable HF radio, but it's really It's very small. It's open source. Also, the Teti software is open source software, so there's a lot of developers working on it. And yeah, I'm surprised about the capabilities, but I almost gave up about 3 days ago because I had clipping in my audio, and then one amateur radio stumbled upon my post on the internet, and he said, "Oh, go on in your registry settings of your Windows and disable the throttling, because by default it seems to do some throttling. So if you have your radio connected to your gigabit Ethernet network connection of your laptop, and then you have the Wi-Fi turned on, it will prioritize the Wi-Fi. And another thing that happens is that it throttles because it wants to save battery energy of your laptop. Apparently, that might have been that must have been the reason, because since I did that, how could I say, adjustment in the registry, everything works fine. Andy, back to you. Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo ON7 OFF, over.
Okay, QSL. I was googling and then I found Hermes Lite here, and I need to study it a little bit. One final question for you, Kurt. What is the software that you are running with your radio? I mean the user interface, the client, over.
Yeah, it's the Teti software. Are you watching the live stream right now? I will show you the entire software, because I'm just sharing the waterfall and the pen adapter. Let me just quickly share you the entire software. That's not the one. That is the settings software. I'm keeping an eye on the settings that you see right here. But let me just close it and select the correct software, because apparently, okay, one moment. I'm doing it as we speak. There you go. This should be it. Yeah, there you go. So that is the entire software. This is how it looks like. But of course, I have the software. Let me just make it a little bit smaller. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. But yeah, there's a lot of tweaking that can be done. It's just absolutely insane. You get 3 equalizers. Can you believe it? 3 equalizers. I need to talk with these voodoo guys, you know, the guys that are on 80 meters, that are in ESSB, extended signal sideband, with all these audio freaks. They will be able to fine-tune my equalizers, because you can set so many things that you know, because this is the schematic. Let me see if I can share you the schematic. Let me go and change it. One moment. Is this the schematic? No, that's not the one. No, that's not the one either. Hold on, because I think there you go. That is. Let me see. No, I cannot share that screen apparently. Oh yeah, there you go. This is the schematic of the Hermes Lite. Okay, and if you look at the PC site, you can see that there is a digital signal processor going on. There's an audio mixer going on, and in every single step of the Hermes Lite, let me just go to the TX mode, because that's the RX mode. In every single step, you have some, you know, digital processing that's going on. So it is a little bit intensive on the computer, but it seems to work. I'm doing the live stream on the same computer, so it seems to do the job. Over.
Okay, yeah, very interesting indeed. Thanks for sharing this. Like I said, I need to study a little bit. I have several radios, including QRP radios, and that would be a nice addition to my collection in a way. So thank you so much, Kurt. It was a pleasure. This was somehow extraordinary QSO, and very interesting indeed. Thanks for sharing the information about your station. By the way, the QSP is very deep at the moment. Your signal went down to S3 or S2, and then came up to plus 5x9 plus. So, and I'm beaming to your direction. So band is quite strange today. 73 from Finland. Thank you for the nice QSO, and I'm looking forward hearing from you again. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Ocean Henry 5 Tango Bravo.
Yeah, okay, QSL, Ocean Henry 5 Tango Bravo. Yeah, okay. Pleased that it's been how could I say, a interesting QSO. For me, it's also an interesting setup, and it's a steep learning curve, so I can still skin the software. I can download skins and all that kind of stuff, but that's bullshit for later. Sorry for my wording, but I think the skin is not important. But on the other hand, what is important is that you have a good audio and a clear signal coming out. So the Hermes Lite itself, delivered to your doorstep, I paid, in my case, 332 euros to be exact. And then I have a little power amplifier that you can buy on internet, on AliExpress. It's the Micro PA. I have the details on my QRZ page. It's only 160 euros for the Micro PA amplifier. It's with the filters as well, so it is completely FCC complying with the FCC regulation. And the amplifier is giving me about 50 watts out, so enough drive for my OM2000 Plus amplifier. And what I like about the software is it's very quiet on the RX side, so it's gonna detect actually the ground floor noise, and it's going to put the AGC gain right on top, like a few decibels on top, and then it eliminates all the ground floor noise that you have, so you don't have to listen to the hiss noise anymore. So it's an interesting radio, and I was about to give up 2 days ago when I couldn't figure out what was causing the clipping, but now I know it's just the throttling on the network. And I'll put some details on my QRZ.com page, because I think many people who are getting involved with the Hermes Lite, they might have the same issues. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You go, Andy. Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Bravo ON7 OFF in Brussels. Over.
QSL on everything again, including the price that you mentioned. 73.
73s. Good luck. ON7 OFF clear. Bye bye. Okay, I'm gonna turn the beam towards North America. Listen, guys, this is if you know what might be the reason, but I think that I have a faulty cable or something between my rotor and my antenna rotor and the clock itself, because it's not pointing towards the right direction. So I need to manually and visually check where my antenna is pointing. So hello, Pat. How are you doing? Hello, Andy. How you doing, brother? Let me see if I have the antenna pointed towards North America. I'm going to turn the beam and see if I can point towards USA. There you go. Almost there. And I'll make a call right away. The nice thing about this is that I can now easily turn or talk without having to transmit. Okay, one moment. Let me turn on the volume again, and let's make a few calls to the USA. QRZ, this is... Am I giving some drive? Yeah, okay. Okay. QRZDX, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling and standby. CQ. CQDX. I'm just checking if my meters are okay. CQDX, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, this is Brussels calling. QRZDX, over. Any USA, hold on Europe, let me see if I can get a hold of United States. Any over the pond, QRZ, United States, QRZ calling into the US. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. In Brussels, we're standing by.
ON4 UAP.
ON4 UAP, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon. ON7 OFF. ON4 UAP returning. Good afternoon to you there. You're 509 plus. I'm also in Brussels, and the name is Peter. QSL?
Yeah, how you doing, Peter? We had a QSO before in 2021. It took me 2 years to call you again. HI, go ahead, over.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I vaguely remember. I don't remember the QSO, but I'm pretty sure we worked before. Anyway, nice to meet up with you. Whereabouts in Brussels are you, over?
Yeah, Peter, I'm in Overijse, down south. I'm close to, actually, at the border with Waver, where you have the former antenna park of the Belgian broadcast radio and television. Over.
Oh, I see. Yes, over it. I thought for a moment that you were actually in Brussels. Anyway, yeah, okay, on the QTH. How are you getting on with getting the USA, over?
Well, I heard the US earlier on, but I was interrupted by a phone call, and I ditched my radio for a while, and I came on, and apparently it's all blank. I hear nothing, but maybe if I make a few more calls, I will make them up. I've got the antenna pointed towards the US right now, Peter. I guess you're an Englishman disguised in Belgium, right? Over?
Yes, my main language is English, of course, but I've been in Brussels a long time, over 20 years. But my French isn't ideal. We speak English at home, so I don't get a lot of practice. But yeah, I do speak some French. I noticed that do you still work near the Grand Place selling perfume, over?
Yes, I'm still doing that. This is what I'm doing every weekend. So in case you stumble over there, just come and say hello. You're more than welcome. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day long, I'm there. Over.
Oh, great. Yes, I'll look you up. What's the name of the shop, over?
Oh, it's very simple. You go to the handicraft market in Brussels. When you walk down from the central station, you pass a little place that is called Agora Place, and that's where we sell the perfumes, on the Agora Place. You cannot miss it. There is only one booth, because it's a market, one booth on the market that sells perfumes. Over?
I see. Is it outdoors, over?
Yes, it's outdoors. It's Agora Plaine or Marché aux Herbes, La Place Agora in French. That's where I sell it. It's outside, so it's very easy to find it. Over?
Ah oui, je comprends. Je connais l'endroit. Je connais l'endroit, oui. Oui, yeah, la prochaine fois que je serai là, je viens pour dire bonjour, over.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, more than welcome. Yeah, okay. So I'm just wondering what's your antenna, because I see you're in the middle of the city. So I hope you don't have too much interference, because once you are in residential or in city areas, it can be hard to have a good receive because of the QRM level. Over.
Yes, you're right. It can be noisy here. I'm just outside the centre in Forêt, near the Forêt Nationale, and the antenna is a half-wave G5RV dipole, over.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Do you also operate on the lower bands, like 80 and 40 meters, over?
Yes, often on 40, but my antenna's not really big enough for 80 meters, but I have been on 80, but mainly 40 and upwards, over.
Yeah, okay, Peter. Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah, 40 meter should be okay. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to meet you. Let me know when you're around. It's very easy to find my shop. You just walk down where the Quick is, but the Quick just shut down their their restaurant last Sunday was their last day because it's gonna be changed into Burger King. So apparently that Quick that is at that place will be changed. But anyway, I'm just right in front of the Quick. You cannot miss it. It's very easy. If you go to the QRZ page, you can see how the shop looks like. Over.
Oh, that sounds great, Kurt. That sounds really good. I'll make a point of coming to see you. I'll make it my intention, and then we can speak face to face. That would be very, very nice. Well, no need to tell you about the weather. You know the weather here. Lots of rain. What else? Yes, I've been in Brussels over 20 years, as I say, and I'm now retired, and on the radio, I'm also a musician, and I do a lot of reading. Back to you, over.
Yeah, QSL, Peter. Are you serious? It's raining where you are? Here it's 31 degrees, mate, in the room with the amplifier turned on. HI, over.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Luckily, my transceiver's got a fan on it, over.
Yeah, I'm just fooling around with you. Yeah, no problems, mate. Yeah, it's magical to see you when you will be there. You know, it's very easy. Even on the shop, it has my QRZ printed on there. So it says 73's DE ON70FF. So those who are involved, they will know what it's all about. Over.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that sounds really good. What day is it today? Wednesday, yes. I'll try and get over. What time do you finish in the evenings, over?
Yeah, the market is from more or less 11 o'clock in the morning until 7 p.m. But in general, I just stay a little longer, like 7:30. Sometimes it's 8 p.m. But August is there, and August is awfully busy, Peter. It's going to be extremely busy in August. So I expect to be able to get home by 8 o'clock in the evening. So I'm going to be a little bit later. But yeah, you will see. I'm actually testing a new radio, Peter. I'm using the Hermes Lite 2. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one. It's open source hardware and software radio. It's a SDR radio, which is capable of doing a fantastic 5 watts output. But I've got a couple of amplifiers in line. Over.
Yes, I think, now you mentioned the Hermes Lite, I think I heard you on earlier, was it 20, I think maybe 20 or 40 meters, I heard you explaining the Hermes Lite. So now I realize, yes, the call sign. Yeah, it sounds really good. I gather you, there was one little item in the registry that you needed to adjust to get it to work, over?
Yeah, QSL. Okay, yeah, QSL. Oh, I think Andy, he's asking me, I have to have a look at the amp bits. Yeah, but I don't have movable cameras, Andy. And lifting it up would ruin my connection. So what can I do? Oh yeah, maybe I can. I'm afraid if I'm gonna touch my computer, because I'm doing a live stream as we speak, Peter, so you can listen to your own voice. I'd like to show it, but I'm afraid that if I move around things, I don't have my movable camera. I've got fixed cameras here. I've got the other movable camera in my truck. Okay, Peter, I'm gonna see if I woke up these guys there in the United States. Pleased to meet you, mate. I really appreciate. Come over. I'll give you a few samples so you can smell so good that you get all the chicks running behind you like little dogs. Over.
Very good. Next time I want to buy some air du temps, I'll come to you. Over.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I'll help you out. HI, over.
That's great. Thanks a lot. So take care and have a good day on the radio, and hope you make some nice contact in the States. Best 73's Kurt, and see you soon. UAP signing with ON7OFF.
Yeah, QSL, Oscar November 4, Uniform Alpha Papa, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. If you're around and I'm able to grab one of these guys in the States and you can hear him, I'll try to pass along. 73's Peter, take care, mate.
Yeah, take care, Kurt. See you later.
See you later, ON7OFF clear. Bye-bye.
Sugar 5 1 X-ray mobile.
Sugar 5-1 X-ray mobile. Go ahead, over.
Okay, very good. I will be very short, Kurt. Probably looking for the X17 over FF, Sugar 51 X-ray mobile. Very good afternoon. We had 509 beautiful signal, Kurt, as always. And I just wonder for a report, I just put a new antenna from a Diamond center loaded vertical on the top of my car, and I'm located static mobile here, about 1,000 meters high above the sea level. I just wonder for my report, Kurt, QSL. Sorry. Bravo Ontario Radio, short from Boris, QSL.
Yeah, QSL Boris. Yeah, I have you in the clear without a problem. You know what? I'll turn my antenna quickly to you. I thought that maybe the propagation is open, but I think we got maybe artful conditions. So quickly turn it over to Slovenia. See if I can get a even better report for you. So as we speak, I'm turning the beam, and in a few minutes it will be pointed straight into your station there in the mobile station. So are you mobile? But what kind of antenna are you using on the mobile? Over.
Yes, I just put it on the Diamond, the central loaded HF20 Charlie Lima central loaded Diamond vertical. It's about 2 meters and something a little bit more long, but it works really, really good. I just made some tests with the expert, and it really, really works well, QSL.
Yeah, I got a 5 dB into the red on your signal, and I'm doing a live stream as we speak. So if you have a smartphone close by, type in my call sign on qrz.com, on YouTube, and you will get straight to the live stream and listen how you sound. Over.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, I just prefer right now looking at the because we had such bad weather the last few weeks. Actually, complete summer, it's very, very bad. And I just heard Ocean Norway station. I like it very much. By the way, my wife comes from Belgium, from again. And it's always nice to hear some Belgium stations. QSL.
That's why you can speak Dutch. So when you sleep with the dog, you get the fleas, don't you? Over.
Sorry, you make me laugh. Yes, QSL. Well, I understand quite well Flemish. But I don't dare to speak. My wife said I should learn to speak more, but I don't dare because my mother-in-law, sorry, right now she's in a hospital, and also wife went to Belgium right now because it's a very difficult situation. She had a brain stroke, and it's a difficult situation, but I prefer to understand and to comprehend, and I prefer to walk again, to sit outside. I will like it to be here, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Sorry about the dreadful news, but fantastic that you can speak a little bit of Dutch. The most important word is Godverdomme, Roger.
Yes. Okay, QSL. I understand very well, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm just fooling around and making you smile, so that's important too. Yeah, okay. Well, it seems to work very well for your station from the mobile. There's a little bit of glitches, like the signal going down sometimes a little bit, but it has to do probably with propagation. You know, we've got the sporadic E that is with us today. Over.
Yes, generally it's very, very bad propagation. Lost already 2 months. It's nothing. I was on 15 about 1 hour ago. There was only one station. It was Amir 4x6 Tango from Alpha 61. He was 20 dB over S9. All the rest was nothing. Completely nothing.
Sierra Victoria,
station from California called me, and I could hear California station November 6. But he was about 5 by 7 here, and that's it. Nothing special. So let's hope the summer will pass over. This summer is really terrible here. We had a lot of bad weather, and we are just in the middle. And probably you watching the news about too much water in the north of Italy, here in this part of Slovenia also. It was terrible. We are just in the middle of between cold air and very warm air from the south, and everything here it was completely messy.
Yeah, QSL. Actually, Boris, you're dropping out on me, so I'm not sure if the propagation is going to hold up. But yeah, anyway, I hope everything will be okay with your wife's, with your mother-in-law, and she will recover, because I don't have too much faith in these injections that they've been spreading around and promoting. So I also had two of them, and I'm not very keen on it, so I'm a little bit worried for the future. Anyway, Boris, you take care. It's been a pleasure to hear you, and I want to confirm that your station is doing a great job. I had you 10 over 9 at a certain moment, so you're doing good here. No problem. You were almost sitting right next to me. Over.
Yes, Kurt, you're also 59 plus and very, very sharp audio. I don't know what kind of microphone you're using here. Very sharp audio. Really very easy to understand. Sorry to keep you here. I'm going to SY. Thank you very much, Kurt. All the best and really nice to hear you. Oscar November 7, Ocean Fox, Sugar 51 X-Ray Mobile going to SY. But thanks, Kurt.
Yeah, thank you, Boris. It's good that you tell me the audio is good because I had a lot of problems with this Hermes Lite radio that I'm using. I got it in about, a week and a half ago, and I struggled with it for about a week. Every single day I was trying to make it work, and apparently it seems to be located on the network and not on the hardware or the radio. So there you go. Pleased to meet you, Boris. You take care, keep yourself in shape, and I hope everything turns out okay with your wife. In case you come over to Belgium, you can come and visit me. I'm at the handicraft market every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm there every weekend selling my perfumes. So whenever you come over, come and say hello. Take care, 73s, Boris. Thank you a lot for the QSO. Sugar 51 X-Ray, ON7 OFF, over.
Okay, QSL, Kurt, really thank you very much. Who knows, maybe one day I will really walk there and meet you with a pleasure. All the best, take care, so thanks, Kurt.
Thank you very much, 73s, ON7 OFF, clear, bye-bye.
Okay, 3 to Papa Delta.
Papa Delta, go ahead.
Okay, 3 to Papa Delta, hello, and friend.
This is Sierra Victor 8, Oscar Victor Zulu, QRZ.
Okay, sorry. I have Oscar Papa Delta. Because there's a couple of stations calling a little how could I say, a mini pile-up. Oscar question mark Papa Delta. I think you're from the north, right? I'm going to turn the beam towards the north in a second. Go ahead, complete the call.
Oscar Echo 3, Juliet Papa Delta. Oscar Echo 3, Juliet Papa Delta.
Okay, Oscar Echo 3, Juliet Papa Delta. Okay, so I've got the beam turned towards Austria. I think I'm more or less okay with the direction of the headings. Nice to meet you, Johan. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. You're 5 and 9 with me, with some QSB. Propagation is kind of up and down. Go ahead, over.
Yes, hello. I have only power of 10 watts and only 10 watts under my roof, and I'm very surprised you can hear me. Please repeat your call sign.
Yeah, the call sign is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, on 7 off. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox QSL.
Okay, thank you very much. 73, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. And yeah, the antenna under the rooftop is doing the job. You can, you know, I get a little trick for you there, Johan. Whenever the neighbors are telling anything, or you have a problem to set up the antenna, you know, decorate it and make it look like Christmas lights, so you know what to do. And you forgot to take off the Christmas lights all year long, Roger.
Really good idea, but in summer I think it's not so good. We'll look for me.
Yeah, put some fake lamps on there, like fake little bulbs there, and they will all think it's Christmas decoration and not radio, and then you are clear to go. 73s, Johan, take care. 73s, good luck. 73s, QRZ.
Italy, Uniform 2,
Whiskey,
unportable, and back to you. My name is Enrico.
Go ahead, Enrico. I just want to have your call sign again, Enrico. Go ahead.
Roger, and Italy, Zanzibar, number 3123, Whiskey, United Whiskey Portable, Italy, Zulu, 3 Whiskey, United Whiskey, Arstock Portable Quarter. Information, my portable station, and negative, and for me on the activation, on the static in my personal, and jump in the locator Juliet, November 65, Bravo Oscar, for the stronger and QRZ. in the train, very adjacent to the my and the 4 on the QTH. And the my on the license is address in the my QTH. In the moment and the transfer the my on the station portable in the my personal enjoy. Back to you on the excuse me Kuta and the my on the long QSL. Oscar, November 7, Oscar for Fox, back to you.
Yeah, QSL. Thank you very much, Enrico. India Zulu 3 Whiskey, Uniform Whiskey. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot returning. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus here in Belgium. You're sounding great. Very good signal coming down from your station. The name here is Kurt. You have it correct. And yeah, I'm using a Hermes Lite 2 radio, an SDR capable, low cost open source radio, and running about 600 watts into a 2-element cubicle quad. Thanks, Enrico. There's a few stations calling. I was planning to put the antenna towards North America, but apparently there's nothing happening coming out of that region at the moment. India Zulu 3 Whiskey, United Whiskey, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Go ahead, over.
Roger, return Italy, Zulu 3 Whiskey, United Whiskey, and the QC Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox. Good, for me on the 4 on the 20 day, and the normal and propagation for me on the 4 possible, on the my job, and the my on the normal, on the o'clock, is on the anti-meridian, on the 17, on the 4 local time, and the 4 on the anti-meridian, and the 4 on the 09 o'clock is for me on the possible, on the optima, on the 4 propagation, on the 4 on the Victor Kilo Zulu Lima, and the 4 on the 9 and the 10 on the o'clock on the 4 local time, and the 4 on the 4 on the out, and the 4 on the on close, and the 4 QRM on the little QSL for me on the 4 on the Europe, and the 4 propagation, and the very and the 4 crazy, and the 4 longer, and the time, and the quota. And for me on the my English very poor, and back to you, 5 and 9 plus 20, back to you.
Yeah, thank you. Same story. You got a 5 and 9 plus 20 dB. You're coming in here very strong. Thank you. Thank you very much for the contact, Enrico. Take care. Grazie mille. India Zulu 3 Whiskey, United Whiskey, ON7 OFF. We're standby.
Bye, 73, good luck, good enjoy and you and the family, and good enjoy your activity on the radio. For me, 100 110, Kevin Tango Sierra 450, and for me on the 3-element 3-band. Ciao, grazie.
Grazie mille, 73, ON7 OFF, clear. Any other station before I turn the beam back to North America? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. For those in the stream, don't take care about the clock because something is wrong with my rotor. I'm pointing towards Italy right now and the east. ON7 OFF, we're standby. Oscar Kilo 1 again?
Yes, thank you. This is Oscar Kilo 1. What can I call this?
Yes, I do copy you there. Oscar Kilo 1 Hotel Echo Whiskey. Is that correct? Over? Okay, sorry, typo on my end. Oscar Kilo 1 Hotel Echo Victor. Pavel, how you doing? Fine business. You're 5 and 7 here with me. A little bit weaker than the other stations, and yeah, you're coming on top of the ground floor noise. That's the most important thing. Go ahead, over. Yeah, QSL. What is your power and what is your antenna, Pavel?
I have just simple horizontal wire, approximately 20 meters long and 10 meters above the ground, and running 100 watts on TDX10, over.
Yeah, okay, QSL. It works fine. You have a very good station. And you know, the QSB is there, so we get up and, you know, QSB up and down, so it's just going up and down. Thank you for calling. I have a few more stations on the site and I want to get through the pilot, but thanks for calling. I really appreciate there, Pavelova.
Yes, thank you very much. Pleasure is on my side. So have a great evening. All the best. 73. Bye-bye.
73s, you take care, and hopefully we can talk to you soon again. ON7 OFF clear with Oscar Kilo 1 Hotel Echo Victor. 73s.
Bye-bye.
73s, bye-bye. ON7 OFF, we're standby.
Italy 8.
QRZ, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot in Brussels, we're standby. Again? Okay, let me turn the beam towards North America. I want to see if there is any skip coming through from that region. Hold on a moment. Yes, frequency is in use. Any North America, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Brussels calling. CQ calling into North America. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling CQ DX and standby. Any stations from North America, please, one moment, Europe. Any stations from North America calling into North America, calling CQ, CQ, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is ON7 OFF, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida Florida, calling and listening for any stations in North America, QRZ.
Italy 8, November X-ray Lima.
Giving a few more calls. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling into North America. Any stations in North America. This is ON7 OFF, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling North America. QRZ, over.
Welcome, my friend. Italy, please. Italy 8.
CQ North America, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling North America. QRZ. Okay, let me just turn the dial, see if I can hear anything specific on the band. So there you go, guys. This is the Hermes Lite. So finally I got it working. Just to summarize, it was just a network issue or a configuration in my Windows that was throttling the I guess bandwidth, and when it throttles, I think it just puts a couple of TCP IP packets or UDP packets on hold, and that's where I had the clipping going on. So that must have been the cause. It's let me see who is the guy who told me, because all the credit goes to that particular guy who told me that I should actually do some modifications in my Windows settings. So, oh gosh, that was a hell of a ride. November 8 Sierra Delta Romeo. So Rick, he was my saver with the Hermes Lite. So that's a good thing. So apparently, I'll make a few videos about the Hermes Lite, because I made some videos when I was assembling it, and I'm gonna try to get in touch this evening with the guys who are into ESSB, so I can fine-tune my audio output on the radio. Also, when I go a little bit more in extreme bandwidth on the TX side of things. So it's yeah, it's kind of an adventure, but it works, I would say, very well for the price point of view of that radio. So it's insane that you can get such a good result with a very cheap radio that is barely 335 euros. But you need a nice and a strong computer. So if you are thinking of buying a Hermes Lite, just keep in consideration that you need at least an i7 computer, which is quite powerful. I think I can make it run on a slower computer. And yeah, look at my at the clock, the azimuth clock of my rotor. It's just jumping here and there. I don't know. I think we must have a cable issue. I hope it's not the rotor itself that is faulty, but I assume that it must be somewhere a cable issue between here and the rotor. I can turn the beam, but the information on the clock is not, the azimuth information on the clock is not accurate. So I need to work on that. Okay, let me turn on the audio again of the receiver and go a little bit up and down the band, see if we can hear any USA. So I'm really wondering if there is any skip coming from that direction. So let's see.
X-ray. Golf, India, 6, Delta, X-ray, you're 5 and 9. Yeah, that's everybody. You got the 59 Surrey, you got the 59 San Marino Republic. There, Germany, Italy, 6 Delta Charlie X-ray, the T77 LA, name Angie. Thank you so much. Back to you, over. Green and stand by. Lima Echo Mexico. George, over.
Firos, Yasu Kupare, Faristopoli, Dominga 3.
Dominga 3, Shalom.
Shalom, Shalom. Alpha 62, Alpha. Again.
Yankee uniform, 4, Alpha Charlie, QRP.
Alpha Sierra Tango 59.
Okay, Amir, 59 plus 10 to 15 dB here east of the city. My name is Alpha Mike Echo Romeo. Roger?
Roger, Amir, nice to see you.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave the live stream for today, or maybe I might just come back later tonight. But I think I've had my share, and it seems to do the job. So very happy with the results now. Also, I want to give my gratitude and my thanks to Oscar November 8 Echo India. Also to Echo India, what is call sign again, Nigel, Echo India 8, I think it's India Tango Bravo. They helped me a lot in trying to set up the Hermes Lite. So I have to absolutely give credits to these guys. And it's a steep learning curve. So I finally solved the issue of the clipping. So yeah. I think what they should do is when you install the Tethys software that it automatically updates the registry entry on your Windows. I put it into the groups. So with the new version of Tethys, why don't you just update and disable the throttling over the Ethernet network from your computer automatically? So I think it can be done during the installation. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Thank you 73s, and pleased to have you all on the live stream. And sorry if you didn't make it into the real DX world and talk to me. I'm signing off. 0.7 OFF clear. Bye bye. God bless. Stay safe.